நம்ம SmileyTrips.comல ஸ்ரீலங்கா டூர் 25,000க்கு அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி தராங்க. எவ்ரி வீக் ஃப்ரைடே குரூப் டிபார்ச்சர் இருக்கு. 100% சேஃப் அண்ட் செக்யூர்ட். ஃபார் மோர் டீடைல்ஸ் கான்டாக்ட் SmileyTrips.com.
சுப்ரீம் மொபைல்ஸ்.
மொபைல்னா நம்பகமான ஒண்ணு. அது சுப்ரீம் மொபைல்ஸ் தான் கண்ணு.
விதவிதமான ஆடை ஆபரணங்களுடன் உங்கள் பண்டிகை நாட்களை ஒளிமயமாக கொண்டாட வேலவனுக்கு வாங்க. வேலவன்ல மட்டும்தான் குறைந்த விலை, நிறைந்த தரம். வேலவனுக்கு வந்தா உங்க பணம் மிச்சம், மனசு மெச்சும்.
Previous Ajith films are also recently released. Those are all action films. So definitely audience perspective, the expectations is really high. My guess is the Ajith is going to break the number. This is the highest number again. 425 is highest. I believe that Thunivu is for this Pongal, Thunivu has the highest number of theatres. First time ever in the Times Square biggest screen, they are screening this video in the Times Square, New York. So this is the first time in the Nasdaq area. We are also offering whoever watch the video, take a selfie at that area, and they can send us those selfies. We are planning to send free tickets for them to encourage. Planning America's the biggest billboard in Las Vegas. I was quite surprised about this film. It's a new experience to me. Fans are very polished. I believe that they acquired that behavior from Ajith sir only, and they are very encouraging. They are very engaged actually. Even in USA also we have some groups in some Tamil organizations. I will send a shootouts to each individual person, informing them that there is a film coming. Okay. And the only issue here, it's not an issue, it's minor changes occurred. Talk about the fan base and the craze and admiring of the heroes. Both are equally competent to each other. I honestly don't know about the Tamil Nadu perspective. So the number one, both are number one, both are number two. I think Ajith sir is doing little less number of films than Vijay sir, I believe. So it also matters, right? So
So I want to begin with this thing, sir. We are seeing this current clash, which is Thunivu versus Varisu as the biggest clash of the Hollywood. So you might have known about all these things about this clash as well. So considering that point, Thunivu is actually releasing in more screens compared to the other releases which has happened recently. So how do you want to say about this particular release in USA?
So there are so many questions so let me answer you. Number one, clash. I don't agree this is a clash because both films are different genres and both films have their own fan base, audience. People will love Indian cinema, South Indian cinemas. It's just coming on the same day. It doesn't mean that we are the both film heroes are very competitive. Okay. Okay. So the hype is really good and the expectations is really skyrocketing for both films, both Varisu and Thunivu as well. In terms of execution, yes, in addition to those two films, other South Indian films, big hero films also releasing, there will be a lot of competition in terms of theaters occupancy and confirmations also. So we stay ahead in this game and we requested the theaters well in advance, giving a heads up. That is the first thing that the distributor has to do. And, it also depends on how strong relationships we have with the circuits. So every film is different in execution, but this Thunivu definitely, we wanted to go in such a way that break all the records, past Ajith sir records. And I think we have got confirmations around 425 plus locations. I'm talking about locations, not the shows.
Okay.
It's really a good number actually for from the past Ajith sir's films. And for Pongal, this is the first, biggest release.
So what kind of confidence you have regarding this film? Because this film will have a universal kind of theme, is what we are believing from the teaser or trailer what we saw. So what's your thoughts on that?
So basically what my understanding is both contents, any film content should be strong to give a fire on the screen. Okay. And and as I already said, that the different genres, and this Thunivu is different, like action packed, and
Okay.
previous these are films are also recently released. Those are all action films. So definitely, audience perspective, the expectations is really high, and my guess is, like based on the previous films, definitely Ajit sir is going to break the number what the is past films has performed at the box office.
Mhm.
Our goal is to try and reach the cinema to every corner in the United States. So that way, I think obviously the first day fans will come, students will come, and they will watch. Not the families. Not when we consider the majority of the percentages, youngsters will come and watch the film, and they
Absolutely.
will have a repeated audience. The content is good, and they will again come and watch in the weekends. But the families will
Mhm.
only get to watch on the weekends. So they can take their kids.
Right.
Um, so interesting thing is, in the January, we always have an issue in the some areas, like snowstorms, and weather is not going to permit cold weathers, right? So for this
Mhm.
season, I think it's a special for us. We are still having 45 foreign heat. So I hope the weather is really fantastic. So both films, people will watch the film, especially for this Pongal.
Right, that's great. Okay, so we would also would like to hear the business angle of the Ajit sir's movie, uh, which is actually we need to know the transparency of the business of the what kind of numbers Ajit sir movie does in box office collection when it comes to USA. So can you able to say few insights regarding that?
Yeah, this sorts films in the past. When you look into the past, so most of his highest number is more than 500,000. I think Vivegam did around 530K here. Definitely, Vijay Sir's films are they have $1 million films. Um, so Thunivu, we are thinking, like it's definitely going to be a good number. We are trying that to break that on the premiere day, or at least day one itself.
Okay.
Um, yeah, again, if the content is strong, and it will grow, and nobody can estimate what the number will be, but definitely we're hoping it should be a very good number.
So there is one this saying that Rajay sir has the biggest market in USA over there. So after that, Vijay sir holds the biggest market after Rajay sir. So would you agree on that part, or would you say that Ajit sir also equally has a good market as Vijay sir?
Ajit sir also has the good market equally. Both heroes are competent each other. It's not like one is big, other is big, like that. But both are they have own fan base and own market. Um, it's the film. The film has to speak, and when the film comes, it doesn't matter if it's Ajit sir or the Vijay sir. The people will love the cinema, and they'll go and they'll contribute it, and they'll enjoy it.
So we also heard Vikram has done a phenomenal record over in USA box office. After that, Ponniyin Selvan also did quite big numbers for its merit also as well. So considering these two films, the next big films are almost like Thunivu and Varis only. So considering that point, I would want to know that would you say that Thunivu will surpass those two previous films collections? Would you can you able to can you say that?
Honestly speaking, maybe it may pass, Vikram. I don't know. So, but definitely not with PS1, because PS1 is a different subject.
Okay.
And we did the PS1 as well. Sarigama did the PS1 with Leica, and we explored the market. We did a lot of research on the Tamil geographical, where Tamilians are located, and so we are kind of surprised, but we are very confident in that subject from the day one. We kind of estimated 4 to 5 million, but it nearly touched 6 million in USA.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and the way we worked for a PS1 is we had a previous experience, like with
Mhm.
KGF2, and a previous experience with RRR. So
Okay.
that helped us a lot to executing at ease for PS1.
Oh, right. Okay.
And each film is a challenging to Sarigama, and we go with the new strategies. Every film we learn some lessons, and in terms of distribution, right from the point of execution as well. financially part also is a big thing, right, for the distributors. And it's not about only financial. If you properly execute the film, reach to the right audience, we'll get success.
So we would also want to know what kind of buzz and what kind of hype that Thunivu holds right now in USA.
You might have seen our already. So we are planning the outdoor promotions today at 2 p.m. It is starting in Texas area. We
Okay.
have given the route map. It's a giant LED screens. We call it as Thunivu on wheels.
Thunivu on wheels. Okay.
Yes. So we started with the RRR, and then we are doing this film Thunivu. We haven't done with PS1, but PS1 is different. And Leica is also planned, first time ever in the Times Square, biggest screen, in association with Spotify. They are screening this video in the Times Square, New York. So this is the first time in the NASDAQ area.
All right.
And we are also offering, so whoever watch the video, take a selfie at that area, and they can send us those selfies. We are planning to send a free tickets for them to encourage.
Okay.
In
That's
addition
great.
to that, yes, we are planning America's the biggest billboard in Las Vegas. But still, the confirmation has to come yet because of a lot of conferences is going on at that area. We haven't got the confirmation. We are aiming it on Monday.
Which is a very good initiative. All the best for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so on that point, I would want to ask another question. As a distributor, you might have seen the film. Have you seen the film actually?
No distributors will get a chance to watch the film, even in India also. No
Right.
producer will show the film. Maybe sometimes, 5 or 6
So earlier,
minutes.
it used to be actually.
Earlier it used to be. Now it is not like that.
Right. Okay. So, like there are so many comparisons going on in social media that the Thunivu story will have the shades of Money Heist. So, Money Heist is a universally celebrated subject and a theme. So, anything that you want to say to the audience that, what kind of subject that one can expect from Thunivu?
Yeah, the film already exposed in terms of tasers. It's a money heist and involved action is there, bank robbery, and some, even I don't want to talk more in depth because I also don't know what is the screenplay, how the
Absolutely.
H1 did that. It's their creativity, but definitely it's going to be applaud. It's going to be give us some wonderful feast to all the audiences. That's that much sure. I can say that.
So, did you have any conversation with Mr. Bonu Kapoor sir regarding the film's promotion? Did he talk to you anything regarding the particular promotional campaign that you're going to do in USA?
Yeah. So we are sharing our thoughts and we're doing knowledge transfer also. They also know our strategies and our strengths. And most of the conversations is between Leica and Sarigama because Leica is the overseas distributor for this film.
Okay.
So they reached out to us and we both associated together and we are helping Leica to release this film in such a massive way. Because they already witnessed about the PS1, so they know our strengths, Sarigama's strengths. So we are trying to do justification to this film and to any film in future as well.
So in Tamil Nadu, obviously, Ajith sir is considered as the king of opening. So whenever his film releases, there'll be huge number of fans will gather to theater halls to watch his film on the first day for show. So is that the same case in USA also?
Yeah, I was quite surprised about this film. It's a new experience to me. Fans are very polished, first of all.
Right.
I believe that they acquired that behavior from Ajit sir only. And they are very encouraging and they are also calling me and suggesting me, if you do like this, if you do like that, we will do. They are very engaged, actually, I can say. And even in USA also, we have some groups like, in some Tamil organizations, we have some close groups. I am planning to. I'm maintaining a database here, like 30,000 people database or something across all the states. I will send a shootouts to each individual person, informing them that there is a film coming, like that. It's kind of a internal promotion, email promotions. In addition to that, everybody is speaking about the film Thunivu and as well as Varisu. here. Both
Oh,
films, they have the expectations. Both films, they're literally waiting to watch the film on the screen.
right. Okay.
And the only issue here, it's not an issue, it's minor changes occurred just uh, last week itself. Of a date was preponed one day before.
Hmm.
We kind of worried a little bit, but we handled this at ease in the past also. That helped us, and we immediately communicated with all the circuits
Hmm.
except AMC. AMC also, the way how the AMC works is they already pre-programmed the date in their systems. They cannot change it.
Hmm.
So in AMC, it is not screening on the 10th, but from 11th onwards, AMC theaters, they're firing it up.
Okay.
So what we did is we balanced that with other circuits in those areas, and we
Mhm.
are planning to release the film on 10th premieres for the movie lovers and the fans.
Like Thunivu is ready, Varis is ready, fans will gather to theatre halls. So if the both movie wins, that's obviously a very big victory for everyone. So what kind of expectation do you have for Varis, and also what can you say for that? Because you are acquiring Thunivu at the same time, Varis is also releasing. Will that anyway have a difference in terms of collection numbers that you are going to receive when the movie releases?
That's a good question, actually. So only thing is, I don't see that much big difference in terms of revenue to the box office, because if again I said it's an action film, and I love both family and action oriented films. So I'll go to this film again. I will go to this film also, and I'll watch it. Okay. Yes. 10% I can say that the box office revenue will split a little bit, but again the content has to speak. If the content is strong, and it will an added advantage to that, whichever film is strong content, it will help for that film.
Okay, all right. So, like I'm sure that you might have interacted with Tamil Nadu distributors and some of your friends who are working here in showbiz as well. So, what are their thoughts? Because I want to know, like some of the theater owners and some of the distributors are a little bit worried that two of these big movies coming in a single day. So, it's anyways going to make a big differences when it comes to. So, I mean, for the various other reasons. So what are their state of mind right now, and what did they say to you regarding this clash?
Yeah, I think initially little bit worries there. I heard from the friends of mine, but after that it was settled, because things has been gone easy with both the films on the same day releasing. Only thing as a theater owners, what they think is, two fans people will come. It all depends. Like, the clashes will be there, and some. Um, to me, I think that's not a big issue. Pongal is Pongal, and we all love Pongal. Going to watch the films, and especially Tamil Nadu, Tamil culture, and they encourage films for Diwali and Pongal, right? So
Okay,
it's a special for them, uh, especially for the South India.
okay.
And this is the highest number again. 425 is highest number. I believe that Thunivu is the for this Pongal. Thunivu has the highest number of theaters.
So there is this one question, sir. I would want to end this discussion with this question, because there is a lot of debate going on in Tamil Nadu media, that is who is number one in Tamil Nadu business. So not only in Tamil Nadu, overall in worldwide. So there is this debate that Vijay sir has actually captured Rajini sir's market, and Vijay sir is already far ahead to Ajith sir, and Ajith sir are also equally good as Vijay sir, and everything is going on there. So in overseas market, I would want to know exclusively who actually owns the most number of like fan base, and what do you call in market, whatever terms that you would want to say.
Yes. In terms of market, I don't want to talk about the market, but when you talk about the fan base and the craze and admiring of the heroes, both are equally competent to each other in
Right.
in this Western world. I honestly don't know about the Tamil Nadu perspective regionally. Both heroes, their own fan base, equally competing. So the number one, both are number two. So we don't know that. Uh, I can see from my eyes that both are really competing each other, and they're doing their wonderful films in their genres. And I think Ajith sir is doing little less number of films than Vijay sir, I believe, in the
Absolutely,
past 7
absolutely.
years. So it also matters, right? So film comes, if you do more films, then people graph will be growing, right?
Right. Okay.
I can honestly say that both heroes has their own fan base here, very strong fan base after Rajinikanth sir.
Right. Okay. That's a good point at the end after Rajinikanth answer. Right. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. I hope you have shared a lot of insights regarding your business as well as the movie release as well. So thank you so much for connecting.
Thank you very much to IndiaGlitz and to all IndiaGlitz viewers. And I think IndiaGlitz is rocking for year 2023.
நம்ம SmileyTrips.comல ஸ்ரீலங்கா டூர் 25000க்கு அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி தராங்க. எவ்ரி வீக் ஃப்ரைடே குரூப் டிபார்ச்சர் இருக்கு. 100% சேஃப் அண்ட் செக்யூர்ட். ஃபார் மோர் டீடைல்ஸ் கான்டாக்ட் SmileyTrips.com.
Supreme Mobiles.
மொபைல்னா நம்பகமான ஒண்ணு, அது சுப்ரீம் மொபைல்ஸ் தான் கண்ணு.
விதவிதமான ஆடை ஆபரணங்களுடன் உங்கள் பண்டிகை நாட்களை ஒளிமயமாக கொண்டாட வேலவனுக்கு வாங்க. வேலவன்ல மட்டும்தான் குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம். வேலவனுக்கு வந்தா உங்க பணம் மிச்சம், மனசு மெச்சும்.